Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
The best you can do in this world is to allow yourselves to get knowledge, information, and sometimes ideas from different cultures. Sammy Flex TV, over the past years, I have been doing that, and I must say that I do that with enough excitement. The fact that I'm open for different cultures, different ideas, different ideologies, and different principles. It has kept me going, and I'm proud about that. The fact that when I interact with all these people, I get different perspectives of situations and happenings all over the world. I'm happy about that. Now, as much as sometimes it comes to inform you, there are many who would also just come with their ideologies, maybe to provoke you. Sometimes they even put it out in a form to make you feel less of yourself. Sometimes they make it look like, okay, because you are not doing how they are doing it, because you are not doing what they are doing, because you don't understand their approach and their ways, you don't even know what you are doing. When I see that, I laugh. When I see that, I actually laugh out loud. Like, I laugh a lot because I ask myself, what are these people saying? What exactly is their problem? And I have an encounter like that to share with you today out of my interaction with one Nigerian brother who has also been a follower of what we do here on Sammy Flex TV. I must say, our interaction with our Nigerian counterparts has been one of a healthy relationship. It has been one of full of respect because I know many of them who would come exchange information, ideas with me, and it has been like that. Many who have made me disciples about what they do, and me also making some of them disciples about what we do here in Ghana. And it has been a win-win. Like we keep saying, today's kind of war is not about guns and ammunition and bullets. Today's kind of war is about cultural infiltration. How you are able to push your culture to be accepted by some people. Here in Ghana, we've accepted so many cultures and ways of life from Nigeria. So in Ghana, you hear someone speaking and a person go like, Tofiakwa, and all those things. These were cultures borrowed from Nigeria. Same way, you go to Nigeria, you hear some people speaking and chale, 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 chale. These are cultures borrowed from Ghana to Nigeria. And it has been great. Now, what is the problem this time around? Well, it is no problem, I guess. It is just the fact that someone does not want to understand the culture of the other person. So, I have a brother, obviously a Nigerian, and according to his name, I have here on my WhatsApp, it is Chief Asugu Xavier, and I'm sure he's part of maybe a brand called Niger News. For the past years, I've been in interaction with him. We have been talking, we've been sharing ideas, knowledge, information, and more. Right after Amarae's performance, there was some quick trend about Amarae's performance at the Coachellas. And I remember, right after the performance, so many conversations came up where we were discussing this and that. We talked about her act of playing songs from Ghana or introducing songs from Ghana on her set. We talked about the fact that she was so proud of where she comes from, telling the world that these and many more are good stuff or good songs from Ghana. We saw how on the stage she had the Ghana flags all over, showing her pride as a Ghanaian. We saw how on the stage she was showing everything Ghanaian, and we were all satisfied. Here in Ghana, we commended her for her great output. Here in Ghana, there were many people who were even calling for authorities like the Ghana Tourism Authority and other bodies, governmental bodies, institutions, to recognize what she was doing. Unfortunately, maybe whilst we were happy and talking about it, To some people, they did not see it like that. To some people, it was a thing that seems shameful or whatever. As to how they understood it, I don't know. So now let me take you through a back-to-back conversation between myself and Chief Asuguo Xavier. Now, what did he say? He said, Sammy, when Burna Boy performed in such a big crowd in France, did you see any Nigerian flag on the stage or in the crowd? Ghanaians are too local and primitive. In fact, that was the first message he sent. And listening to it alone or reading it alone, it comes like someone attacking another person's way of life, another person's culture. Yes, Burna Boy might not be doing it. Yes, Burna Boy might not be showing flag of Nigeria on his stage. The fact that someone does it does not make the person local and primitive. What is local and primitive about this? What is local and primitive about this? Showing patriotism, showing pride to where I come from has become primitive and local. Like how? Where does this happen? I'm from Ghana. I'm proud to be a Ghanaian. I'm on a platform where different nationals, colors, backgrounds are there. And I'm introducing myself as a Ghanaian has become local and primitive. Well, it did not end there. He sent more. He said, Sammy, when Burna Boy performed in such a big crowd in France, did you see any Nigerian flag on the stage or in the crowd? Ghanaians are too local and primitive. Wherever Ghanaians local artists are performing, they will decorate the whole stage and the venue with Ghana flag as if they are celebrating Ghana's independence. Americans can't do that. Nigerian artists can't do that. We are too advanced for that. Please, somebody should tell Ghanaian artists that global recognition is not by force or by struggling too much. It requires raw talent, creativity, craft, and being real, not copy. Oh, Chief. Chief has been that guy. Almost everything Nigeria is his pride. If you go over me and his WhatsApp conversation, he keeps sending me links, features, articles, stories of everything, every good thing in Nigeria. In fact, he's one of the few people who supplies me information from Nigeria very well. Anytime there is something good from Nigeria, Chief will send it to me. Oh, and Nigeria saw a first doctor who did this. Oh, and Nigeria is building an ultramodern art center. And hey, I can read more and more and more for you. Every good thing from Nigeria, Chief will send it to me. Unfortunately, he thinks that when someone is also feeling proud about where he comes from, then the person can't share. Chief will be making all noise about Nigerians' achievements, but a Ghanaian artist decided to show her flag, her country flag on the stage, and Chief is mad. Meanwhile, he has been sharing every good thing from Nigeria. Now, after reading all the first two stuff, I sent this to him. I said, oh, boxers do that too when performing in other countries, so it is normal. This is what I told him that, we see boxers when they are going to box. We see how sometimes they are proud to show their country where they come from. They go there and they let the people know that, oh, I'm from Ghana. This is my flag. Sometimes when they are going onto the stage or the ring for the first time, they clad themselves with their country flags. It is not only about Ghana, all over the world. What is different about an artist on a stage being seen by different nationalities also doing same? What is different? Now, when I said that, this is the message Chief sent to me. Or this is the reply he gave to me. He said, Sammy, it is not normal in music. Why is it not normal in music? Like how? It is stupidity out of envy. Hey. If an artist is talented, creative, and outstanding in his craft, people would be curious to know where he comes from. An artist may decorate himself, decorate the stage and the venue with his country flag, but if it is music and his craft not good enough, nobody will be interested to know where he comes from. Now listen to where the argument has turned to. At this stage, that was where he lost me, that, oh, my brother is losing it. At this stage, that was where I knew that he is just talking out of sheer jealousy or something. I'm not too sure what his problem is. Because after telling him that it is normal for people who are representing stage that is being watched by different countries, different people, to show where they come from with pride, he said, no, it is not normal in music. Why is it not normal in music? What is music what is so different about music? On that stage, Afrochella, where Amaarae performed, there were other people who also performed from different countries. So if to her, she wants to show where she comes from, he says, no, it is stupidity out of envy. Like how? Envy of who? Envious of who? Stupidity how? Being patriotic about your own country now has now turned stupidity. And so if an artist is talented, creative and outstanding in his craft, people would be curious to know where he comes from. Well, this time she is talented. Because if you are not talented, that stage you will not get there. That stage is not for minors. That stage is not for wannabes. That stage is for those who have arrived. That's the Afrochella stage for you. It is not a stage where we unearth talent. No, it's not a talent show. So before you can even mount that stage, it means you have arrived, you have achieved. That's why she is there. So Amaarae on that stage had arrived long time ago. She was not there to show herself fresh. No, she was only there to market her country, where she comes from. It says an artist may decorate himself, decorate the stage and the venue with his country flag, but if it's music and craft not good enough, nobody will be interested to know where it comes from. It is good enough. So she does not even want it to struggle. She's proud of her Ghana. Now, let's continue. He said, then I replied that, so they want to make it simple for you. Don't you think boxers too will get the same people looking for them if they are too good or if they are so good? Then he comes looking for them to come and do what? Looking for boxers to come. Or more. Then I added that, so it is a personal decision and pride of one's country. Then he comes again. It is just stupidity and envy that compelled some local Ghanaian artists to decorate every venue they are performing with Ghana flag, seeking global recognition. It is not flag that brings global recognition. It is the test of your music. Music is like food business. If your food is good and tastes nice, people will come from far to patronize, and the name of your business or restaurant will travel far far without paying for advert. People will even go further to know the owner and where he comes from. So global recognition and popularity is not based on your national flag, but your craft, the quality and the originality of what you put into the global market. At this stage, I knew that someone is just trying to subdue another person's interest. You are talking about people looking for you. You are talking about you being good and people liking whatever you are doing. And I'm saying that the lady is qualified. The lady is already doing good. The lady is already doing well. So what again? If she wants to show you where she comes from, what is her crime? What did she do wrong? That today you find a problem with someone showing her country flag whilst performing on a stage. Like, I mean, how? How did this happen? How did we get here? It is something that I don't understand. Amaarae is proud of where she comes from. And I'm sure, should we take our time to go through facts, videos, memory lane, there will be some Nigerians who have also hoisted their flags on stage before. We will see many. I'm sure. On top of my mind, I'm sure one of the videos concerts in America also, there were people on the stage who were having the Nigerian flag. Is that also stupidity? Is that also envious? Is that also local? Like, I don't get my brother, Chief. Sometimes these petty comments make the Ghana-Nigeria kind of agenda look funny. Because you ask yourself, what has this got to do with someone who is doing her thing? And the fact that she's proud of where she comes from. It is funny. And I don't get why it is always like that. It is funny. And I don't know why it is always like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I brought you peace. Many people sometimes see Sammy Flex to be a hater of the Nigerian culture. I'm not. I always call for equity. I always call for fairness. Like recently, we saw how Shatawale handled, what's the boy's name again? Pella. We saw how Shatawale handled him. Gave him a royal treat here in Ghana. And when I say, okay, then if the reverse happens, it should be the same royal. Then someone will say, hey, why am I saying it like that? No, life is like that. It's not about how happy you are alone, but how happy others are because of you. It should be able to be give and take. It should not be give, or take. These are simple things that I've been saying, yet many people miss it. These are simple facts that I've been putting out, yet many people miss it. They make it look like, hey, what is Sammy Flex saying? Hey. But Chief lost this argument completely. Once again, Nigeria down, Ghana up. Chief lost this argument completely. A performer performing to different cultures, different ethnic groups, different nationals, showing her pride of where she comes from, talking about where she comes from on the stage, and you have an issue with it? No, that was just low below what I'm thinking. Anyways, we are proud of our Ghana. We are very proud of our Ghana. Very soon, we'll be coming to London for a performance. We'll be showing the world who we are. We are Ghanaians and we are proud of where we come from. Because we understand our population. Because we understand our limitations sometimes. There are days we don't wait for anybody to blow our horns for us. You have to blow it hard. Because where you come from, if you know that you don't have any support, you don't have any help, you have to help yourself. And that is what our people are doing. They are helping themselves and others. This one, if you don't understand it, there is a transformer, and I'm talking about electricity transformer in your hood. You have two options. Either you go hug it, or you go to the sea, the deepest part of the sea, dive into it, and see what will happen to you next. Until then, we call for peace. Ghana, Nigeria, Shatta and Pella, they have brought some love. Let love lead, as they say it, and not this kind of attacks, unnecessary division, unnecessary banter over someone showing her flag on stage because she's proud of her country. I'll end it here for another time. My name is Sammy Flex. Remember, this is the editorial. I did it with my team, Theophilus De Gosh, Desert, Sam Tuga. And I know we'll surely be meeting again in other videos. Salute. I'm out of here.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Green select glucometer. Fact check it. Put sugar level, fact check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.